Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more Rimworld Psycho Edition, no time for BS. So there's a new mod that I decided to install from some recommendations from some individuals. This is the Qualitybuilder mod. Basically what it does is whenever you go to build something, it will choose the person that has the most skill for the item that you're building. And then if you right click on it, you can choose like what level of item you want to make sure that they build. So I'm going to start off with good here. So what's going to happen is if they build good or above, the item will stay. If they don't, then they're going to keep on building over and over again until we get a good built armchair. The other thing that I'd like to build, and this is something that I'm now starting to do in my other playthrough with the Call of Cthulhu, is I want different means of joy. I don't think we have enough right now. So I do eventually, we have this over here, this telescope, and we have the granite horseshoe pin. But I think I'd like to get something else as well. So this is for hand-eye coordination. So that's dexterity. This is astronomy. I assume this is, I don't know, maybe like meditative or something like that. We can get something else going. I'm going to get people just kind of like moving along. You're going to notice that we have quite a few of our people that are just kind of like not doing anything. I do want to make sure that people start doing stuff. So some of the other things that I'll probably end up doing is, let's see, we're probably going to end up expanding our territory a little bit here by building some more of the beds and the like. Speaking of building, that reminds me. Speaking of building, we have a lot of gold. So I had said I was going to build golden beds for everyone. And now that we have the Qualitybuilder, we can do that. So let's do that. Everyone's going to be getting amazing beds out of freaking plasteel. We could make it out of wood, but we just don't have that much. In fact, I may have to get some additional wood. We have so much plasteel, though. Damn it. We're building beds out of plasteel. And I'll just kind of like make them over here for right now, and then we'll bring them inside. So we'll make some right here. We'll get 3 started up. And while we're doing this, let's make sure that they are of at least good quality. Which we should be, that's not what I want to do. Which we should be able to do fairly well. Alright, so now that all that BS is done, I'll get people moving on again. And then we're going to have to worry about making another room here, as well as putting in these vents. So let's go ahead and get these vents started. And after doing the vents, let's find some trees to take down, just so that we can get some additional wood in the area. Choose the chop wood function. I think that we had a couple of, here we go. I was going to say, I think that we had a couple of trees lingering around here and there. There's a few down there. 2 others right there. And up on this side of things, very barren over in this area. We've got a couple trees up here as well. But I think those trees down there should be good enough. We could probably get some stuff hauled, like all this limestone. We could probably start getting this stuff hauled. You can see we haven't hauled anything to our rock areas in quite some time. Over here, Pete smelting electronically, and in fact, I'm probably making him do this. So I'm going to give him the opportunity to rest. But this is good. Having this electronic smelter is very nice because it's going to allow us to get just more steel. And on top of this, let's see. We have these, like, these tribal people here. Usually they don't have very much good stuff to trade with. I think I'm going to wait for a second, and then maybe we'll go ahead and trade with them. Juliet will be doing the trading, as it were. Rare Thrumbos. All right, you guys know what that means. In fact, I think we have 2 sets of people that we can trade with. First things first, though. Let's start with these individuals. Maybe they have something that we can buy of use to us. We have our own herbal medicine. They have 1 that they're selling. That's useless. A Van Kidium Spear for 47 grand. No. That is not going to happen. So you go to hell, because we're not doing that BS. And then this individual over here, let's see if there's anything. Oh, they have a slave. And, oh no, we have a slave. That's our Jesse person. Well, I will buy all of your components because I love them so very much. And on top of that, we have everything that we have is very important, so we don't need any of that. Thank you for the components, though. Where are these Thrumbos at? Go to the location. Oh my god! A set of 4 Thrumbos. Oh, sweet money Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. First things first, though. We need to get rid of all these jerks, because when they're in the way like this, they're going to end up getting shot big time by various rifles and the like. I'm hoping these Thrumbos don't wander away. Yes, get out of the village. Go away. I don't need you anymore. All right, Thrumbos. Don't you walk away from me. Don't you walk away from me. Come on, dinosaur. No need. No need to stay. All right, man. Here we go. Zelgoddess, one of our best individuals, remaking seats over and over again to kind of get things moving. Now, it looks like these Thrumbos, again, are staying like right... Oh, no, okay, good. I was going to say, it looks like they're staying right outside of the distance of our mortars, but I guess not. While we're here, we have the disassemble mechanoid, but let's go and make more artillery shells. Probably 25 more of those would be very helpful. Juliet, cleaning up the place like a maniac. All right, good. The Green Forest people are now leaving. Excellent. So, the time has come. The time has come to beat the living hell out of some Thrumbos. And that is exactly what's going to happen. Jessica? Oh, you're feeding a meal to Jesse. All right. Well, you can go ahead and do that. Silver-haired devil and Zangster moving some things around. I may want to keep them inside when I do this. Hold on. I'm going to let them grab some items. Okay. Now let's see if we can blow up these Thrumbos right quick. I'm going to slow down for this BS. And once we're done, like Takuki, where are you going? Okay, you're just harvesting hay grass. Here we go, boys. Yeah! 1 Thrumbo hit. Juliet, do me a thing. Actually, don't do me a thing. Actually, do me a thing. Your construction is 12. That's interesting. Are you our best constructor? I'm interested in... Oh, Zelgoddess is... Oh, I bet what it does is it chooses the best constructor out of the constructors you have left. And since Zelgoddess is making this bed, it's going to use Juliet to make the other bed. That's probably what's happening here. While that's going on, though, let me make sure that someone goes over here. Grab you, Nam Nam. And flick this switch. Go up on over here. Flick this switch real quick. Get... Oh, they're not attacking anything because there's no one outside right now. All right, we'll fix that in just a second. I'm going to let Nam Nam turn this switch on. Oh, there we go. Now he's starting to move. Yes, Thrumbo on the move. Oh, never mind. He's not on the move anymore. Come here, Nam Nam. Get up. How do we want to do this? Now, this is not... Oh, that's a good point. You can't get into the base from this side anymore because these rocks are all here. Okay. So, knowing that as it is, I'm going to have to do something. I'm probably going to have to, like, mine this area out. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Because I want people to... I kind of... I don't know how I feel about this. Like, this is cool that, like, we're blocking off this entire side of the map and that people have to go all the way around this way. I'm kind of curious about this. I'm going to really have to, like, watch where my people go, though, because if they go outside, they're going to end up getting jacked big time. All right. Who are you attacking? Oh, you're still targeting that Thrumbo? Do me a favor, target these Thrumbos instead. See if we can get these Thrumbos damaged and get them all manhuntery in there, have ya? While we're doing this, because if I don't do it, someone's gonna end up dying. Let us restrict everyone. Hold on, let me check out to see where my home zone is. We're gonna move everyone into the home zone for right now. And while we're doing the home zone portion, I'm gonna remove parts of the home zone that are like way up here. So let's do that as well. Look at me, I'm using zones for once. We're gonna, yeah, this is not going to be a home zone anymore. I don't want this stuff out here being home zones because that means that people will go outside of it. There we are. And this portion as well. Very good. And you guys can go over here. That's fine. You can go down here. That's fine. And get rid of this portion. Get rid of this portion. I don't know how I feel about them. I guess if they come outside on this side, it should be fine. If anything, the little thrumbos will kind of like maybe wander around. Okay, so everyone's going to stay out of this side, which is basically what I want. Let's continue to move things along here. Another shell in. And a miss. Swing and a miss big time. The biggest thing is I just don't want people like... I just don't want people hauling anything right now from way up here because we have all this stuff marked on haul. So, what we could do, though, is... Nam Nam, what do you have for your weapon? That rifle, huh? Let me see here. Is anyone utilizing a sniper rifle at this time? At this point in time? I think we have some sniper rifles laying around, don't we? At the very least. Yeah, we have one in here. And Zangster and Zachary. Zachary has a sniper rifle. I think I'm going to use Zachary. Let me go ahead and grab him and see if I can make the Thrumbos revenge this way. Hold on, let me try this. I'm going to take Gypsy Diva off of the mortar for right now. And I'm going to move Zachary up this way. And I'm going to see if we can snipe these critters. Hold on. I'm going to see if we can snipe these critters a little bit. Piss them off. A little bit closer. Kind of go this way. There we go. Let's see if we can hit this guy. Alright, there we go. We got one inbound. So Zachary, go ahead and run. Wonder how fast a Thrumbo is compared to a Zachary. Run, Zach! Well done. Well done, my man. Zachary's pretty damn fast, I'm not gonna lie. And there we go. Wow! This Thrumbo is taking it like a champ. Oh, Juliet. Run, Juliet. Well done. Well done. Well done. Excellent. Thrumbo down. So that's one Thrumbo. We'll mess around with the others probably when the new day comes. Oh, the new day? What am I talking about? It's just an eclipse. Okay. Very good. So, Zachary, let's keep this party freaking going here, man. Move you out here. Get you all the way over here. Oh, this is a long-ass walk. Oh, it's a long-ass walk. All right. So now, go ahead and snipe yourself a damn Thrumbo. Get some skill in, too, maybe. All right, that was a shot. Come on, get him. Get him. Hold on. Let me move up in here. See if I can snipe this freaking Thrumbo. Get him. Get that Thrumbo. Get that freaking Thrumbo. All right, missed that Thrumbo. There we go. Thrumbo revenge. Zachary. Yeah. Let me make sure. Ooh. I was going to say, let me make sure that he is moving with the correct amount of expedience. All right, baby. Go right over here. Nam Nam. Do me a favor and kind of go over here. You can assist a little bit. There we go. Excellent. Secondary Thrumbo is down. And we can undraft everyone at this point. Let everyone kind of go to sleep and do their thing. How are these beds coming along? A good bed. Ooh, and a superior bed. Yes. A superior bed. I wonder how much this thing is worth. 5 grand. Market value of 5 grand. Also, we have a superior armchair that just got done. So let's get rid of this, like, awful wooden stool. In fact, we're going to just deconstruct this at some point. And a blight. A mysterious blight. Well, isn't that nice? So, balls. I was going to say, so this is going to kill all of our Devil Strand, I imagine. Or, at the very least, most of it. We could try and, like, force harvest it. But I'm not sure. I don't know, man. Kind of figures, you know what I mean? With the temperatures outside the way it's been. I guess it makes sense. This is interesting. How long does it take for blight to hit? I'm actually going to use this as a bit of an interest here. I'm really curious if, like, the blight hit and only some of our stuff died, or is the Devil Strand just very resistant to the blight? I'm not exactly sure. There was one Thrumbo left. I think he's going to get away. Yeah, he's going to get away. So we killed the other Thrumbos. That's pretty cool. We got 2 Thrumbos out of the deal. Got a heater that broke down, but that's being taken care of nice and good. And then Zelgadis making up, yes, the final royal bed. Plasteel beds for everyone. Mother of God, even Jesse is going to get a plasteel bed. In fact, you know what? Hold on. How about this? Jesse, you, my man. How about this? How about this, bro? You are gonna get a freaking plasteel superior bed. How do you like them apples? Gypsy Diva and Pete, I'm gonna get this up out of here because it's about time to get rid of this. There we go. We can uninstall this for now, just because there's no reason to have that there now that he has this amazing bed. And if we could get someone working on Pete's bed over here, just uninstall it real fast. There we go. Pete's bed is now uninstalled. Juliet, do me a favor. Like, oh, you're not assigned to hauling. How about you, Jessica? How you doing? Can you haul? Excellent. Let's get this up out of here. And I've got to get tile going for the rest of the area because it looks weird. You know what I mean? It's like got like all these little stripy things here. What the hell's going on over here? Everyone's hanging out by the sewing area. Let's go get you a better bed. A nice, good bed. Right here. Right here. Blam. It's coming. Just you wait. Who else can we get going? Zachary, we could probably get you a bed. Silver-haired devil. All right, you know what? Hold on. Silver-haired devil has been one of our trusted associates for oh so long. So let's go ahead and uninstall this. We are going to get old Silverhair a freaking golden bed. All right, Silverhair. This bud's for you. Right here. Blam. So, we're going to get you going in just a second, man. Get you a nice bed right here. Hold on, it's coming. Okay, so right here, let's go ahead and set this up for Silver-haired devil. Oh, yeah. You like that, don't you? And we've got several people that are currently not doing anything, so I need to make sure that we go and make them do something. Did we end up getting any wood? Yes, we do have wood now. Excellent. So we can go ahead and make a billiards table, which is one of the joy items that I wanted to get done. And apparently we can make a billiards table out of damn near anything. What the hell? A plasteel billiards table. Why not? Sure. I'm going crazy with this freaking plasteel stuff. We're gonna put this right over here for right now. I think that you can uninstall and reinstall a billiards table. This armchair, I'm gonna want over here by the machining table because we don't have one there yet. And the billiards table, I mean, does it matter what level we make it at? I don't know. I guess I'll make a good billiards table. I think it does. I think that you get more joy maybe if it's better. We'll find out. Zangster doing his thing, though, man. He is working really hard on the old billiards table. Let's get some mining in here so that the people aren't just standing around doing nothing. We will... How do I want to do this mining? We will branch off this way, I do believe. We're going to start branching this way. We're going to go 3 wide. And we're going to branch like this. And that should be fine. Get a bunch of this done. I want a bunch of branches going out here. Now, the only issue is as we branch like this, any kind of insects that we get will be... It'll be more difficult to take them out. Before, we've been sniping them at a big distance. Oh, good. The eclipse ended. Well, that's nice. Very good. Very good. Now, let me check Pete out here in the needs area. Because I need to make sure that people are sleeping together who need to sleep together. I think that they're going to go together in this bed. Well, I would assume they would. I don't know. We'll see if I have to force them. While this is going on, let us finish up the tiling that we need. Looking over here under the stone. We've got a decent amount of sandstone blocks, so that's pretty damn good. Let's go over to our floors and sandstone tile the place up in any areas that have not been sandstone tiled yet. And there are quite a few. Get all that done. And up here as well. Let's go and start grabbing all of this. Yes, Jesse, even you are getting sandstone tile. And we'll get more sandstone tile in this area. And then in this area as well. And then we're going to start sandstone tiling this. And then this. Okay, there we go. So that should get most of our people doing something. Gypsy Diva, you are hauling. Okay, good. So everyone's doing something now. Excellent. We can turn this off because we don't need it anymore, and it's just taking up power. There we go. We still have plenty of batteries. I didn't even care about these forest people. They never really have anything good enough for us. Speaking of which, let's check out our drill, because I imagine... Okay, so below it is nothing. So we need to deconstruct this and then make another drill at some point. Someone had said that the little areas that you find for drilling could be gold. So I do want to check those out. We'll wait until everyone... Oh, here we go. Animal starvation. All right. We're dealing with animal starvation now. Malnutrition, huh? So we're going to have to start dealing with this. Let me think about this. We have a crap ton of Thrumbo meat, which we could use. We could also kill a bunch of our iguanas and utilize them to make kibble for our snakes, which would be both funny and useful. The other thing that we could do is someone mentioned just call a trade ship because we have so much money. And I might do that. I might just call a trade ship down and get some stuff going that way. Let's check this out. This is an excellent billiards table, and the entertaining factor is 125% for this. Wow. Very cool. So now we have quite a bit of ways for everyone to have their fun. Jesse, how are you feeling now, man, about joining? Look at this bed you've got. 2.1% chance, huh? Let's check to see what his needs are like. He has an interesting prison cell. All right. Well, you should have a more impressive prison cell in just a second here once I get you this going on. You're in a little bit of pain too, eh? You've got a scratch scar. All right. We'll take care of that eventually. Just looking around here. Again, we're not going to have any spawns for anything just because we have too many pets. So no other animals are ever going to spawn. Let's go ahead and call for someone. Let's call for, let me see here. The Green Forest people. Let me check this out real quick. This is a tribe and this is a tribe. Oh, crap. Everyone's all tribal. Well, balls. Families Rock is the only people that, like, are not tribal people. But I don't even think, do tribal people have, like, trading caravans with, oh, let me check. I guess there's no point in not checking. So, the Green Forest people. Yes, let's check those guys out. Request a trade caravan. Let's do bulk goods trader. Give this a shot. And it'll come within a few days. All right. We'll check that out. We'll give it a shot, man. I haven't done this in a while, so it'll be cool to give it a go, you know what I mean? And our Devil Strand, still growing. Still growing. Growth rate's 100%. It just grows freaking slow as you can possibly imagine. So how's everything going over here in the hydroponics area? Rice doing okay. We are running out of rice very fast, and I think I know why. I think it's because we have so many people now, and you know what I mean? Like, we have so many people right now. So let me take this smoke leaf area and turn this into rice as well from now on. Get that going on. And more beds. We need more beds. Gypsy Diva and Pete Rubis are sleeping together, which is excellent. Let's get more golden beds done. So over to the furniture area for our amazing royal golden beds. Let's do 2 more. And for this, at least good quality. And at least good quality for this one as well. Go! And then weapons-wise, we can make some additional weapons if we want. I feel like there's more weapons here than were here before. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. What is this? PPSH-41. I'm not interested in seeing exactly what this is. Soviet troops. 720 rounds per minute. Jesus. It's a pretty good burst count shot. Range of 25. How's that compared to the bar? The accuracy right in the middle of everything, cooldown is okay. Accuracy on the bar, not quite as good, 720. The damage is a lot more on the bar, though. Wow. Huh. Can also be used on a defense complex. Defense complex? Never messed around with any of that. Let's make ourselves... Let me think about this for a second. Let's make ourselves another bar to get one going. Now, when we do this, do we get the quality builder? Doesn't look like it. I was kind of curious. Any quality? So, if we do, like, normal to legendary, does that mean that at the very least, we're always going to get a normal gun? And if we allow crafting skill, like, more than 10 or so, can try that real quick. We'll give that a shot. We'll see what happens. Looks like people are starting to plant and harvest, which is good. We have hay. Just don't have any meats or anything yet to kind of help these poor bastards out. Maybe I'll go ahead and make some stuff out of the Thrumbo meat. Let's go ahead and do that real fast. We will use raw food, meat, and yeah, we'll use some Thrumbo meat for this. There. This way some kibble is getting made. Because the animal starvation is going to become a real thing here pretty damn soon. Go ahead, Zachary. Get these guys something to eat. There we are. And while we're at it, let's start doing our thing here. We're gonna... Oh my god. Let me see here. Alright, we're gonna start doing some operations. You are getting euthanized. You're getting euthanized. A little bit more euthanization. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Let's see here. Another iguana. All you little baby iguanas. I want to keep my big iguanas. But these little baby iguanas, you're all getting freaking euthanized. There we go. Oh, yeah. We're going to get... Oh, man. We are going to get some medical experience, though. That's for damn sure. And you as well. And what we'll do is we are going to turn our own iguanas into kibble. So, there we go. Human meat, insect meat, a little bit of Thrumbo meat, and yes, even our own iguanas. Yes, iguanas, go to sleep. Silver hair devil. Yes. Do as you do, man. Excellent. Okay. Well, that worked out well, I think. Tons of death from euthanasia. But again, those are them the breaks. Let's look down here. Juliet, it's about time you had a fancy bed. In fact, let's get this going. Ah, an excellent bed. All right. Juliet, let's go ahead and uninstall this right now. And then we're going to get this thing going. Juliet, what are you doing? You're viewing art. Oh, okay. Someone else is getting rid of this. Excellent. Go ahead and view the art then. Very good. And then go ahead and grab this and reinstall it right over here for you. There we go. Gypsy Diva. Oh, you're building a tile. Mike, what are you doing? You're resting? Instead of doing that, why don't you give Juliet a place to actually sleep? There we go. That'll make her happy. And this is artwork too, which is really cool. Not prisoners. And this is artwork too, which is really, really neat. I'm enjoying that. Juliet! Enjoy. Jesse, for the love of Jesus, 2.9%. Slowly getting there. She's sleeping on top of the deconstructed bed. This is very interesting. Oh, something that I was going to do and then totally didn't, which is find out where to put our next drill. So let's see. We need a small area, an area without much stuff. Here we go, right here. That looks like an area that would probably have some gold. Maybe here as well. But let's go grab all of this. There we go. Now, one of the things that we're going to have to do as well is move our power conduit out here. So let's do that. Power conduit way all the way out here. And, well, hold on. We actually don't need to do this because I don't want it connected to this one anyway. I'm going to move it straight from here. There we go. Just like that. If it blows up, I don't care. It'll take these centipedes out. Someone had mentioned that you can use a sleeping spot for target practice. Yes, you are totally correct. You can, instead of these centipedes. The big difference is that a sleeping spot gives you 4 experience for each shot. The centipedes give you like 300. Oh, yeah, baby. Jesse is part of the team. Part of the freaking team. All right, Jesse. I am going to take this off of prisoners. And this is going to be your little area for the moment. Until I choose to change it. Plus, this means sometime during the next episode, I am going to get Jesse named up appropriately. First things first, though. Let's get Jesse set up. Jesse, bed rest, flick as we know. He is a terrible doctor. And I don't want him doing any wardening as well. Handling, he's terrible at. Cooking, he's terrible at. Hunting. I do want him constructing now and again. At least, like, walls and the like. He's got a 7 in it. And, oh, this is what I'm talking about, man. He is the miner to end all miners. We'll put this at 4. And then artwork he is terrible at, so I'll put that at 4. And then I do want him to haul and clean when he can. So, there we go. Let's find out. I want to find out what is over here. What kind of drill is up here? Or what kind of items are over here, I should say. We're going to find out in just a second once it gets finished building. Only issue is kind of a long, arduous distance. A wanderer joins. Holy crap, man. Okay. Wow, I was not prepared for that. I mean, luckily we have another room that we can use. But oh my god. A villager named Frankie has joined. I guess 2 people are going to join the colony. What are your abilities? Oh, God. He hates prosthetics and he's lazy. Yay. He's also naked. But he's young enough to the point where it's good. He's very interested in research, but he sucks at it. He's very interested in growing, which is nice. And he's an okay crafter. So that's not bad. He can also do violent stuff, which is really good. So we are going to be abusing him at least a little bit. All right, man. We got a whole bunch. A whole freaking bunch of royal beds. And I'm sure we're going to have more on the way. The one thing that these royal beds are going to do is they are going to increase the wealth of our colony, which is going to cause more, bigger and bigger events to happen as we have more wealth. So that's going to be really cool. We're going to get to utilize all these freaking guns for damn sure. Guys, hope you're enjoying Rimworld Psycho Edition. Till the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.